In August, I was arrested for a DUI. That night, I went out, planned on going out with one of my friends, just have a few drinks, just try to have a good time, relax. My plan was to drive the whole night. Unfortunately, I made the mistake of drinking that night as well. As I was heading home, I was pulled over and given a field sobriety test. And once I was done completing the test, I eventually got arrested. I'd never been arrested before. Once the cuffs were actually put on my hands, and I was put back in the police car, I just thought to myself the whole time, oh man, this is for real. I made a huge mistake. After I consented to the breathalyzer test, I was notified that my license would be suspended for 30 days because of the blood alcohol content I had. As I was riding to jail the whole time, I was just thinking to myself, I just ruined my life. After being in jail for 12 hours and paying a $2,000 bond, I was released and had to meet with the first sergeant the following day. Once I got home, I could only think of the whole incident. I broke down emotionally, thinking of what my son would think of me, what was going to happen to my career, and basically how everybody in my work center was going to judge me. Later that week, I had to meet with the group commander, squadron commander, my supervisor, element leader, lead element leader, officer in charge, and assistant OIC in full service dress. As I waited outside the meeting with the group commander and seeing all my leadership, I felt as if I let every single person down and there would be no way for me to redeem myself. Once I was done for the next month, I was completely uncertain of the outcome of my whole situation. Not knowing if the military was going to get jurisdiction or not, I went ahead and got a civilian lawyer to handle the court case, just in case jurisdiction stayed civilian. I paid a total of $5,000 to the civilian lawyer up front for a retainer to help cover the remainder of the fees for their service, and another $3,000 to be paid in monthly installments throughout the next 6 months. Forking over almost all my savings for one night's mistake is not what I had planned. In September, I was notified that the military received jurisdiction and I was offered an Article 15. Once I heard those words come out of a squadron commander's mouth, my stomach started turning and I was instantly heartbroken. I thought to myself that the way the Air Force and DOD is dealing with these hard times, my career was over, that my life was over. These were the thoughts that went through my head until I received my punishment. Later that month, I was notified of my punishment. I lost a stripe and had to work 30 days extra duty. I have suspended forfeiture pay for 2 months and 15 days extra duty until March 2012. As of right now, I have a year left of my enlistment and I'm not sure if I will be afforded the opportunity to continue my career. I have a short amount of time left to come up with a backup plan in case I'm not allowed to re-enlist. I know everyone is sick and tired of hearing about DUIs, but this stuff is not to be taken lightly. I lost a position in my career field that is highly sought after. I lost my stripe. I lost the trust of every single person in my chain of command, paid more than $7,000 in fines, and I'm still uncertain if I will be able to re-enlist or not. To be honest, only having these consequences happen to me is, in my mind, getting off lucky. My stupid mistake could have resulted in me killing someone or even killing myself in a car accident. There is no way I could fathom trying to live with that on my conscience for the rest of my life. I know I'm not the only one to go out and have a few drinks, think nothing about it, and get behind the wheel. Why risk everything for one night out? If you're going to go and have a few drinks, don't put yourself in my shoes. Make the right decision.